Go live. Number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive. Oh, building schematics. What the hell am I doing with building schematics? Hello. Thank you for joining me. First things first, check the like button. What's up, Jack? I said 6:30. I'm off by 2 minutes. Sorry about that. Usually on time or early. I was reading Mechan's post. Sorry, man, I had to laugh. I was reading Mechan's post, and I just got overtaken by idiocracy. So, I'm sorry about that. Basically, everyone's wondering what the hell's up with these plants, and it's obvious, but Mechan thinks that it's something different. Let me read it to you, man, because it's pretty goddamn funny. All right, he's writing a dissertation on what he thinks. So let's see. Post command of Mechan. There it is. Open it up. And there it is. All right, there it is. Let me just put it in the center. Okay, so the guy says, post this early on Reddit, but worth leaving it here too, I think. Where the CG is going is pretty obvious. No, it's not. Okay? No, it's not. It's not obvious. It's just like this guy, I swear to God, I think he's been smoking too much hashish, man. I'm serious. Let me see. He goes on. He says, so I guess I'm typing up here on YouTube. Why do you need to type it? Just cut and paste. Everybody can do that, right? You cut and paste the goddamn thing. I don't need to type it again. Alright, let's see. This is a multi-phase CG that mirrors the CGs associated with emergence of Thargoid spire sites and the rise of Thargoid titans. This is the only thing he thinks about. It's a pretty established pattern at FDEF. Those who were around at the time will remember that spires were initially mega barnacles with a smattering of revenants and not much to do except gather some commodities which had no use at the time. In subsequent patches, mega barnacles grew into spire propers, and subsequent patches introduced the refinery interface. Okay. And finally, sabotage missions with associated jump around mini game, blah blah blah. Okay. Sadly, not many people experienced that content, as the war was instead won by sampling scouts over and over, whatever. Okay. Thargoid Titans followed a similar pattern. First Thargoids, then Maelstrom, eventually the Titan proper, with missions to scan, then rescue, and finally assault after many patches. Okay. I feel like I feel like I already aged like 2 years already. I really do. I feel like I aged 2 years reading this. Okay. The first phase was the whole little megaship chase to create some mystery, blah blah blah. The current phase is scan the plants. While incredibly simple and repetitive, I've been amazed at how many people had zero exposure to exobiology of any kind until now. It's effectively a newbie tutorial on how to use the Artemis suit. Yeah, but you gotta jump around, dude. Not a lot of people have that ability, especially ones that don't actually jump around. They only do missions in space, nothing on the ground. Upcoming will be CG to gather the seeds. That's not necessarily true, which according to the codex are ejected over great distance. What great details remain unspecific. You can see that the seed pods atop the platform of the plants are already, and you can see them being ejected with blue upward bursts. Yeah, but that means the seeds are going to be around in the area, so all we have to do is scoop them up. The seeds will be used to plate the Caspian Explorer. And this is what I think he's missing. He's got like tunnel vision, you know? All he can think about is Thargoids. We're getting a brand new Explorer with a possibility of doing neutron star jumps, right? And so we get brand new Explorer. Can even be, some people saying even 400 or 500 jump range, right? So we're gonna seed the plating on the Caspian Explorer. So what does that tell you? Jack, you're a smart guy, I know, because we talk together, so I know intelligence when I see it. When I read his stuff, there's something missing. But when I talk to you, you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You have intelligence in those eyes. All right. So these seeds will give the Caspian Explorer some thermal resistance. Okay. So you put a long-range exobiology ship, then you put heat-resistant plating on it. Why? What these are is the thing we don't presently know. Well, we do know because it's an Explorer. It's a fucking Explorer. It says Caspian Explorer. It doesn't say Caspian Thargoid Killer. It says Caspian Explorer. Fucking A, man. Jesus, making you gotta lay off the booze, man. Could be related to jet cone neutron boosting. Could be related to fuel scooping efficiency. Fuel scooping? You don't need heat resistant shielding for scooping, man. Okay? Could be related to atmospheric entry. Finally he points it out. At steep angles with high speeds. No, that's the only reason he would actually use it, is steep angles with high speeds, right? So you have a dedicated Caspian Explorer, The only thing you can do with this dedicated Explorer is steep angles and high speeds. Nothing to do with any other type of atmospheric entry, right? Could be related to thermal resistance to damage. What? Could be related to heat capacity. Could be dissipation of the ship. Could be unrelated to any of these things. Okay, whatever. One thing is almost certain, unrelated to this: denser atmospheres or major rework of the planetary models. FDev is working on operations, not Planet 2.0. And this is where you need to shut up, Mechan. Just shut your mouth, because you have no clue what you're talking about. The company doesn't really have any kind of portfolio right now. The roller coaster crap went down the toilet. Roller Coaster 2 didn't do well. The only thing they got are the dinosaurs and ED. They need a great first quarter, or else they're going to have layoffs, massive layoffs. So they have to come up with something. And I said planetary 1.5. They're going to give us possibility of landing on larger planets, heavier atmosphere planets, with new exobiology. That's the whole point of the suit. That's the whole point of the Explorer. Okay? This guy is, just the clues are just in front, just slapping you in the face. Smack. In the face. Bam! There's no Goids, dude. They're all dead. They're gone. There's like a very, very small faction of Goids left. Unless they reproduce rapidly, like billions at a time. We just took out, how many Titans was it? 12 Titans? We took out 12 Titans, 8 Titans. I don't even know how many we had. Those things were massive. They were city-sized Goid holders. They're gone, man. Anyway, I'm looking for a glimpse of intelligence among this guy, and it seems to be 8. 8 massive freaking ships. 8. Plus all the other ships we destroyed. Plus scouts. Seriously, man. Plus the Spire sites. We took out so much of their... I mean, how long is it going to take for them to recruit that kind of populace? They're not going to come out with goids. They need a great first quarter. They need a DLC. So, Jack, I believe it's going to... And I've been saying this. I really do believe it's going to be a DLC. Planets. In the first quarter by March. So the first one will be the operations. It won't be much. They already got the interiors. They already got the stuff all set up. The pictures are obvious. Okay, you look at the pictures, they already have it done. They're just testing it right now. So it will be first quarter, but they have to have a massive first quarter because the only other game that they have that's working is the dinosaur one, right? That's it. So it has to be a DLC. $20, $25, whatever it is. It has to be. It has to be. So it's going to be atmospheric planets. Okay? It's not going to be freaking what he says it's going to be. It's impossible. No, there's no goids. None. It's not going to happen, dude. Not going to happen. And we're going further and further out for a reason, right? Because we're actually scanning a bunch of places now. Think about it, Jack. How many of your systems that you've scanned, you couldn't land on the atmosphere? It was blocked off. You couldn't land there, but now you will be able to with this ship. And when you land, you're going to have some new exobiology, right? Just because it has a spire doesn't mean it's a spire site. It's obsession, man. It really is obsession. He's obsessed. Seriously. Anyway, I'm trying to dump some shit so I can go. I need to turn in some of my stuff. Because this guy has like 60 also that's going to be turned into freaking mud. And I say mud because... credits is just useless. Useless. It's just absolutely useless. But, what do I know? I'm just a small little CEO of a software company. What do I know? I don't know anything. I would ask what would you prefer? Take a poll. Would you prefer a small amount of arcs? So a guy who has 2,000 freaking care packages will get maybe 6,000 arcs. That would be a good trade-off. He wouldn't mind. I'm telling you. He wouldn't mind at all. A little bit of arc, 3 arcs per care package. Give him something. But credits? We can't buy the goddamn thing for credits, but we're getting credits for them. That's just freaking lovely. So I'm not happy about that. That's like like a little pain in my heart for that because it's just not a good exchange and it seems unfair. But what do I know? So I'm going to dump all the stuff that everybody needs, like suits, all the other stuff I should have just sold. I don't know why I have that shit in my inventory. Ship schematic, what the hell is that? Weapon schematic, everybody needs that. So you got access, don't you? You got access to the ship, right, Jack? You got access. Yeah, you do. I gave you access. So, whenever you need... I gotta dump this stuff. Shit. How many I got 3. I gotta go hunting for manufacturers. Okay, just leave it at that right now. I gotta do something besides just this. A little bit of work. What's up, Kkixx? Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a DLC, dude. They gotta have numbers. They gotta have numbers because right now, that's why they came out with the $2.50 to get more players, right? Give them a taste of exobiology. Give them a taste of ships. And now in January, they're going to do operations. They're going to try to mimic other games that has, you know, they have raids, right? Oh, I can't hear anything. I can't hear shit. What the hell? Hold on a second. Am I on window capture or game capture? Can you guys hear? Video capture is not working. Oh, hold on a second. Let me see. Huh. Okay. I can't hear crap. Can you hear the... Can you guys hear the... Can you guys hear the thrusts or whatever? I can't hear anything. Hold on a second. Some shit happened last night with... Elgato's on Copilot. What the hell? I can't hear shit. Yeah, but I can't hear it at all, man. Hold on a second. No, I can't hear a single thing. Can you guys hear the thrusting? Like when I thrust? Hold on. Yeah, game capture. Video capture is not working. What the hell? Yeah, I can't hear a single thing. Oh, what the hell, is this working or what? Yeah, it looks like it's working. Oh, maybe because the sound is off. Let's see. That would be important. Oh, there it goes. Can you hear that now? Yeah, it's going through. Nice. Okay. Oh, goodness. What the hell? What am I doing? I just pressed the wrong button. Anyway, I really do think it's going to be atmospheres, and it's going to be... They're going to add more plants or something to exobiology. And then with the promise of Earth in DLC 2.0, they're gonna have like 2 or 3 DLCs next year, I think. Possibly 2, one in the spring, one in the fall. Because they don't really have a good portfolio right now. They're dying. The portfolio's dying. They only have really one game that actually they popped out that is worth anything. Let me see. If I say forums. Okay. There's really no games. They don't have any games. They only have like one game that they actually did it's like a DLC, but I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Anyway, so I think it'll be atmospheres. I think we're gonna do landing on the atmospheres. In other words, we're gonna see the heat shield burning and stuff, right? We're gonna see the heat shield burning, and I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be very, very cool. So, yeah, my sound is very low. On my big computer, my sound is super low, man. I got up to max. Audio capture. I got up to max, so I don't know what's going on. Alright. Anyway, I don't think it's gonna be... Good morning, Moriarty. I don't think it's gonna be Dargoids at all. I'm so sure of it. I'll put a massive bet on it. $1,000 guaranteed. No Thargoids. It's just not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Because it's, you gotta, if you're gonna have brand new players in the first quarter and brand new players in the fourth quarter of the 2025, then you're gonna add what are you acting? What are you gonna have? You're gonna add Thargoids, which they can't actually play. So you're not gonna put any content that they can actually do. They can buy the ship. They're gonna have the Artemis suit. They can land on these planets. And they can scan trees, like we've been scanning, right? Yeah, I don't think it'll be terraforming, dude. Terraforming now could take up to 1,000 years. In the future, it's gonna take, let's say, 200 years. Terraforming, no. Alright? Landing on planets that have vegetation, maybe even fauna. Yes. So I think we're gonna get that. I really do. I really do. I think we're gonna have atmospheric landings. I think we're gonna have finally Earth-like worlds. Because they have to add something. They gotta add something to make the new population that just came in and will be coming in after this to want to come back and play. If you have nothing, you know, like Star Citizen, they're not even a beta yet, and they have atmospheric landing. So I'm gonna do the crazy ass thing a little bit. The CG, because I want to get that suit for this guy. I really do not want to do any kind of engineering whatsoever on my alts. Maybe one, maybe two, but not all of them. So I want to get that suit, so just bear with me while I do the jumping around crap. And then I want to do some colonization, because I have 2 weeks, but I have 2 T1s and 2 T2s that I need to build. And I'm not finished with the main primary system yet, so we'll see what happens. But I'm glad to see you guys here. Thank you for coming. We will still be waiting for on-foot NPC behavior adjustments they promised to. Yeah, I do. I know. It had actually, I did notice some difference when I was invading. They actually, and then even NPCs in space, they kind of do a dance side to side. They go from side to side. So do the NPCs on the ground. They kind of like, they move differently now. Kkixx is he's a beast, man. He's on Saturday he trailed my stream. He did 12 hours of freaking, more than that probably, of construction. What a beast. That's not bad, Moriarty. Yeah, you want to download some exobiology. Don't waste the chance, because you're going to have to do it anyway. I got a list of 13 billion. For exobiology 5, you need about 30. So that's halfway there. I literally can't hear myself. Alright. Yeah, I lowered everything else down so I can talk, and now I can't hear anything else. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It took me about 6 hours to load my carrier. Now time to unload it. Oh shit. You're a masochist, man. But it'll be nice if it's what I think it's gonna be. It would be nice. It'll be a good addition to Elite to be finally able to land on planets. I like to see colonial towns like the ones in Starfield. I actually really would enjoy that. I would enjoy the... Hey, you can join me, man. We can form a coalition. And I could name the guys who helped me along in the 80-hour subathon and marathon to try to raise money for cerebral palsy or something. We'll do a fundraiser. 80 hours. We try to beat the fuel rats. They had 75. You guys can come along and protect my ship while I'm sleeping and taking a nap or something. Conflict zone. I'm thinking about doing that. I really am. 80 hours. Put Elite Dangerous on the map. You know. I got some friends. Maybe get some advertising or some kind of news mention or something like that. Yeah, I honestly, I'm 100% sure it's atmospheres. I'm so sure. I put money on it. If we can bet at Vegas for this kind of stuff, I'd put money on it for sure. I'm 100% sure. Because they want to give the new player base something to do, man. Combat's not going to be it. It's not going to be combat. It's not going to be Thargoids. That's not going to be it either. Thargoid pilots are a dime a dozen. There's like very small group of them. And no one's doing it anymore. It'll take time to ramp up. Maybe they'll have Thargoid zombies, but I doubt it. Alright, so let's go and do the mission board. Sign up. Shit, 18,000 contributors. Because it's a good suit. Why wouldn't you want to use it?
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Okay, so Kkixx says, well, it's real close to the next massive explorer thingy. The next, you mean? Nah, they're not gonna do Thargoid, man. They're not gonna do Thargoid. That's not the direction. You got a dedicated Thespian explorer, Caspian explorer. You got these things on Spire sites that actually, these plants that actually can sustain up to 1,000 degree Celsius weather, right? Jesus, shut the fuck up. Okay, so basically, I don't think, yeah, it'll be Distant Worlds. They'll give Distant Worlds something to do. If Distant Worlds gets atmospheric worlds, okay, that's gonna be a big freaking event. Everyone's gonna want to go, and everyone's gonna bring their Caspian Explorer. So it's gonna be like Distant Worlds, Caspian Explorer, heat shielding for landing on those planets. Come on, it's obvious. You don't need to be a genius to figure it out. It's obvious what they're doing. Obvious the direction. They're definitely gonna have maybe not Earth-like worlds. Maybe Maybe we won't get that. But it'll be heavier atmospheres and more exobiology, right? With probably in the fall coming out 2.5 coming out with Earth-like worlds. All right, so I need to do these planets, right? Let's go to 2A. Yeah, this gonna be Distant Worlds, man. That's the attraction. Distant Worlds. You launch a DLC exactly when Distant Worlds gonna go out. They're gonna buy up the Caspian Explorer. It's coming December, right? So they keep them active for 3 months. So everybody's gonna get one, and they're gonna get outfitted. So that's my opinion. I really do think so. I might even go on that. Fuck it. I got 8 accounts. Why not? Not me, I'm broke. We think about the money you're gonna make. You kidding or what? You're gonna scan shit. You're gonna land on, if they do this heavier atmosphere and they're gonna have more exobiology. You're gonna scan up to wazoo, man. You're gonna make billions. Okay, so I'm looking for a spot to land. Biological. That seems to be a sunny place. There was only one spot here, right? Looks like it. Well, let's go anyway. Hell with it. It's a heavy atmosphere world. Doesn't have any gravity, but Mechan's gonna be so disappointed when it's not Thargoids. Oh, they gave us planets. How lame. They should give us Thargoids. You already have Thargoids, man. Go to California. Just hang out there for 10 years. Oh, you mean you're broken? I think I misunderstood. You're broken in a different sense. Okay. So what's the temperature down here? Yeah. Are you on Steam, Kkixx? Do I even have an SRV in this thing? Shit. Okay, does that look like Thargoids to you? Jesus, man. He wants it too much. He wants it too much for them to come back. So he can be the squadron leader again that he wants to be. Lead raids against the Titans. That's what he wants. Because right now everybody's doing everything else except Thargoids. Colonization. Do I have an SRV? Yeah. I like colonization. Alright. So what's the temperature outside? I don't think I've ever been on the site. I watched Atlas die because he didn't watch his temperature. So he just died from heat. Alright, so here am I. Hey, I saw a guy jump on top of these things. How far can you jump? Let me see. Oh yeah, look at that. So if I do this... Oh, look at that. Look how far I can go. Alright, let's just go over here. Alright. Unsafe temperatures. So where are we taking? Loadouts. We want the Explorer. I have an Artemis suit. But I think it's unengineered. Yeah, I just have improved jump on this. On the Artemis. It's a level 2, so I'm probably going to end up dying. To level 2. Let's see. Lost 16 mil. I'm sorry, Moriarty. Alright. Unsafe temperatures. We like unsafe temperatures. We like everything unsafe. Let's see. What's the temperature? Oh yeah, look how fast it's going down. How about if you put the shield up? No, it's not working. Look at the heat. How hard is it? 879. Wow. Dude. Yeah, so this is not a good spot. I'm only level 2, that's why it's going down so fast. Oh wow. Yeah, that's not a good spot. Let's go back. I wouldn't last 5 minutes. Yeah, most of my stuff is unengineered, man. That one I think I found. The jump assist, I didn't do it. I actually found it and I bought it. $879 Kelvin. What is that in Celsius? The freaking paint job should be peeling off at that temperature. What would be the actual Celsius for 879 Kelvin? Somebody came up with a number. You minus 260 or something like that, then you have the Celsius. Okay. Get on board ship. Come on. Get on board ship. That was fucking hot, man. That was really hot. Yeah, the suit was alright, so this is a nice spot though. 606 Celsius. Wow. That's a nice picture though. Look at that. That is a really nice picture. I gotta take pictures. I gotta make thumbnails. You guys are demanding, you know? It's like you want good pictures. Luckily Inara has some good pictures, some are not. Like this is a good one right there, like that. Like this. I'll go down to the ground a little bit. Pick up that planet. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's take this. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Nice. It's a keeper. Alright, so let's get out of here and let's find something else. Goodness God, that is way too hot. Way too hot. I'm surprised the ship is not melting. There's a crash site. We don't want to go there. Let's go check this one out. AB2B. It's been using Planet 1, which is a semi-shaded mostly. Planet 1, you say? Where am I right now? Oh, I'm over here. I know, Victoria, thank you. Yeah. Oh. These two are... Let me go to here. I'll go back to Planet 1 if I have to. Let me find a spot. There's the ring. I mean, help me out, Jack. Isn't it obvious they have these plants that can survive on the surface with 900 Kelvin? And we're collecting samples. And every power play faction is in the area, building a little circle around it. Okay, so the next one, we're gonna get the crap we're gonna need from our actual factions. I'm sure of it. It'll be something like the other stuff that we have to do a certain level, and we'll probably get the special armor or some shit. That's what I think. But what do I know? I've been playing this game 8 years. But it definitely is not Thargoid. If it's Thargoid, you're gonna have a whole bunch of brand new players quit, because they're not gonna be able to do Thargoid. Yeah, it's military purpose, right? It's not that Thargoids are here. These are not freaking Thargoids, and Thargoids are green, not blue. And they're acidic. I don't see that our armors are melting off. That's nice. That's a nice picture right there. Let's see if I can land on the dark side here. Okay, that's on the dark side. Yeah, that's good. Right there. Very nice. I'm coming in hard. Yeah, I messed up. Came in too fast. Freaking. Oh, these engines are too hard, man. I'm 100 out. Jesus. Who's this guy? He wants to hit me up. Let me see what you have. I have nothing you want, dude. Get out of here. Gotta climb and come back down. Come on. Yeah. The only thing it could be is gotta be exploration of atmosphere planets, and the Artemis suit is gonna give us opportunity to land on hot planets, lava planets. I'm thinking it's gonna be those kind of planets. We're gonna have lava. We're gonna scan shit next to like lava pools and stuff. I really do think that. Which is what they want. They're gonna want to get people to play. So do Thargoid, which they can't do a DLC for, or do Jesus again? Or do a brand new DLC with brand new content that people can buy at a price. So that's my opinion. Too bad they're not talkative. They don't talk to you. They don't say anything. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. You hear me? Just checking. Yeah, that's a good area. It's nice. It's pure darkness. I have jump, but I don't have heat. That heat 970. That was 979 Kelvin. Jeez, man. That was bad. So Jack says, why it's got to be a big reason. Power plays are there. Kkixx says, been saying this for years. We need a new enemy to fight. I don't think it's a new enemy, dude. People who are joining the game now are not going to be combat ready for a new enemy, or... That's my opinion. They're gonna do another sellathon for $2.50. Yeah, you like it now? It's not that hard. You can probably explain it easy now, right? Yeah, the blue seeds go up your butt and lay eggs in your pancreas. That's what happens. Alright. Nice. Okay. Oh. I'm looking for patch to actually do. I think the edge here is gonna be one. There's like a group of right there pointing to it. Right there. Looks like that would be a good place. Yeah, how close can I get? Alright. Alright, let's slam with the SRV. I might even get every Guardian shit that is out there just to try it out, even the fighters, so... I might do that. Why not? So I want to go right there. Looks like there's bounciness over here. Like there'll be 2 or 3 together. Okay, let's do that. Alrighty then. Let's see how hot it is now. It doesn't say hot. Yeah, you have, you see? That's what's great about this. What's the temperature? My suit looks okay. 342 Kelvin. That's better. Okay, there's one on top here. No, it's not on top. It's actually below. I want to get to the top. Do we have anything on top here? Could I be so wrong or what? Okay, there's one over there. There's one over here. I'm looking for like a combination place. Ooh, did you see that? What is that? Dude, what is that? You see it out there? What the hell is that? No, no. Just leave it there. Oh, okay. These are plants. That I got excited. These bacteria. Yeah, because I don't have night vision on these shit, so I don't know what I'm looking at. It's bacteria, man. There's some plants over there. Yeah, it's bacterium. Oh, I forgot this plant has bacterium on it. But that's pretty sight, man. Look at that beautiful shit. That's just gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, let me go and stock up on the I want to get a cup of coffee because my throat is bothering me. Just give me AFK for just a minute. I got the coffee ready, I just have to pour it in. I'll be right back. Man, I love coffee. I make a wicked brew. Alright, let's get going. Let's get some stuff done here. I got excited. I saw that patch and I was like, what is that? Oh my god, it's a new life form. It's a bacteria. Victoria, you should have stopped me, Victoria. You know? So this guy's nuts. I gotta stop this guy. You should have stopped me. What happened? You want to see me make a fool of myself, huh? Okay. How about up here? Is there anything up here? Yeah, we got 2 spots. Very nice. 1, 2. That's what I'm looking for. Do I have a 3? Over there. Anything closer? Nothing closer. Alright, so it's 1 and 2. And then jump to that one over there. Cool. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Terry's been kidnapped. Terry's been kidnapped. She's been kidnapped, dude. Yeah. They're gonna turn her into a Thargoid. That's gonna make Mechan's day. He's gonna be very happy that Terry turned into a Thargoid. So can somebody keep count? I don't want to keep count. This is let's say 1. Okay, over there. Ooh. Oh, that's too far away, man. That's way too far away. You see why the jump assist? I found this in a vendor, so that jump assist actually is fantastic. Gas 1. Yeah, and I have no battery life, so this is not going to turn out to be good. I have to get down. Let's see. Was this one? Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. Oh wait, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. It's probably better to go over there. There we go. And the spire is our actual marker. Right, there's no other spire, right? This one right here. This is the Thargoid spire, Victoria. Thargoids are gonna come out of the spire, but they're gonna be small and blue. That's what Mechan says. That's 2. All I want to do is be top 75, Victoria. I don't need to be like the best like you. I'm shooting for mediocrity, not, you know, not glory. Mediocrity is everlasting. That's one of my songs, by the way. Mediocrity is everlasting. Glory is fleeting. Mediocrity is everlasting. Who said that? In a roundabout way, that was Napoleon. He said that. Alright. That's 2. And then go up there again, right? Yeah. 324 samples? That's insane. I like you. You're crazy. Oh my goodness. That's a lot, girl. That's a lot of samples. That's a lot of samples. 324. What does that get you? Top 25? Are you top 25? Should be one right here now. Okay, silence. Am I coming through? Are you guys hearing me? All right. Let's scan this one. Oh. That's 3, right? Yep. Actually, 50's probably can hear you. Okay, good. Probably 50 something is a good number. That'll keep you within 75%. I'm mediocre. I'm not Victoria. I can't do 324. I mean, I can if I was smoking crack, sniffed a whole bunch of coke, and was having my eyelids pierced at the same time. I probably can. It requires a person with a lot of stamina to actually do that. Oh, look at that. There's a better one right there. Look at that. You see that? Yeah, there's a better one over there. Where the hell is it? Where are you? Did I miss it? Oh, right there. That's 4. Okay, so let's see. It was right there. That's the tallest one in the front. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. They're relatively close to each other. That's nice. Okay, let's go jump over there. Wonder if I can jump my SRV up here. That would be a feet and a half. That's 1. So there's 1 over here. Where's the second one? There's 1 over there. There's 1 over there. Okay. I think that's even better. No, you got more than 75%. You're at least I thought it was here. No, it's up here. You're at least 25% for the next 2 weeks. You're not gonna be lower than that. Over there. So it's right in the front. Right in the front up here. That's a good thing. I like jumping off the branches and shit. It was fun, you know? Then somebody invented the easy way. I was enjoying the hard way of doing this. Maybe some heavy drinking I could do 325 if I was a bottle of Jack Daniels, you know, a bottle of Jack Daniels that I need it right now because this cold has got the best of me. It just sucks. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, that's even better. Nope, sorry. That's even better. Right in the front there. Right there. And it's more level, I think. No, that's too far. I can't function, man. I can't breathe. This fucking sucks. Seriously. How's everyone doing? Is everyone doing the same shit I'm doing? if you aren't, you know, you should be. Because it's a good suit. It's like the trifecta at Highlight. You can't miss this, man. You got all the goodies all in one shot. You got all the goodies all in one shot. Where am I going? Like, I'm like confused and shit. You got jump assist, you got battery life, you got sprint boost, and you got night vision. Perfect. Perfect combination. Great suit. Finally, FDF does something right. I think that was my third battery, right? Alright, so I'm right in front here. Alright. Resupply. Number 5 is alive. Let me do this. Nope. 7. Resupply. Okay, so it's up here, right? Up here. Very nice. Couldn't get any better. Right, Victoria? Old Virgin, how you doing, old buddy? Old Virgin kicked some ass last night, let me tell you. If you didn't see the video, you gotta see it, man. This guy's he's a great fighter pilot. So we're doing a compromised nav beacon, but it was in a system that had like 6 factions trying to get the same locale, right? And what the hell is it? Oh, look, there's more stuff on the ground. You see it? It's like turning purple. Very nice. Oh, look at that. I think that's Kuboida, or whatever the hell it's called. Very nice. Yeah, Old Virgin was kicking ass last night. Yeah, this is a tier 2, dude. So it's not gonna get much shit out of this. That's 7. Yeah, Old Virgin's a good fighter pilot, man. And by the way, we did learn something last night. So if you take out a ship combined, you don't only get the power play merits, but you get bonus for fighting in group. So you get extra merits for fighting in group and taking out the ship together. So that was something I learned last. I never knew that. But that's probably the same effect as mining together. We got extra bonuses mining together. So we should try mining together, guys. We really should. You know, we could hold hands, sing Kumbaya. You know. We can toast some s'mores and take out some bounties. That's 8. Oh, that was fun. That was good. I gotta say, I didn't fly so well, but I had... Joey was there, Old Virgin was there, and Mr. Ogilby, but he's not here right now. He's not here tonight. I think he'll be on later, maybe. We gotta do... Is there one down here? Oh, let's go over there. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, don't do that. That last night was good, good. Yeah, they need to change. They need to fix the multiplayer thing. We can do an actual raid type gaming because I don't think that's actually very good. What happened with the crash too? We crashed. Like all of us at once. We all crashed. So I don't know what the hell happened there. But that was good. Unfortunately, I was playing my heavy fighter on Iceland Duval crap. I'm not gonna switch out. Maybe now I can switch out because I can go up to Grom because I have no more care packages, right? So that's 10. I mean, it's not a big deal. I got all my modules anyway, so you're not gonna lose them if you switch to another power play. Defect to Grom. Dude, we're gonna do it. We'll do it. I'm a grounds mission kind of person. I love ground missions, especially level 3, like tier 3 ground missions. Conflict zones, but problem is they don't pay anything, just give you bounties or no war bonds. I wish they would change that though. Oh goodness, a lot of things I wish they would change. Up there. Okay. Very nice. Tier 3 can net 15 million each. Yeah, I know. But I meant more for the bounty so I can get mercenary. Like elite. I've been mercenary, I don't know what the hell it's called, for a year now. I haven't changed. I find it's harder to actually get the ranking now. I really do. I think it's harder to get it now for some reason. I'm deleting everything with my Corsair fully engineered. Why? Why, dude? Look at all those purple looking lights down there. Little aliens looking at me, saying, "Ooh, dinner. Come down here, little one. Let us feast on your flesh." Actually, anything ground related, old virgin. Combat bonds are that too. If I do enough of them, I think it's like 15 or 20 of them I need to do, and I'll get it. I'll get first time elite. Oh shit. I almost died. That was stupid. I think this is my third one, right? My third, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I have to load up a squadron carrier and take it to, I have 2 T2s I need to finish up. I think I lost count. I think it's 13 now. Not exactly sure. I lost count somewhere. I don't know. Is Victoria keeping count? She's probably left me. Alright, that's 2. Alright. Let me see how much power I got left. Backpack. I'm out of juice. I gotta go get some juice. Okay. It's right down here. Alright. Back to the grind. I think it was 12 or 13. I don't even know. Alright. Those balls look like egg pods from the Alien movie. Over there? Did I actually jump that far? Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. I think it's that way. All right. Why is it so far? I missed it or something? Or they make weird noises too right before they spray their spores. Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna fart. What's the number I need, like, to beat 75? 20 something? What's the... You guys know the stats? Okay. Where's that one? I think I'm off. I'm not in the right branches. Where's Victoria? She knew the numbers. She came out with the numbers. Let's see. Okay, so they came out with here's the lineup for Frontier. Planet Coaster 2, which bombed dramatically. They only made like £500,000 off of it. Planet Zoo, right? Jurassic World 3, which just came out. Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters Warhammer, flop. Stranded Alien Dawn, flop. Western Front, I don't know how old this is, flop. F1 Manager, flop. So right now, the only two games going for them is Elite Dangerous and Jurassic World Evolution 3. Possibly Planet Zoo. That's it. Those are the only games that's actually making money for them. So first quarter, they have to do a DLC for Elite Dangerous. So they'll probably put up another sale. I'm way off. Where the hell am I going? They'll probably put up another sale. I gotta go over there. And then, yeah, that branch over there. Try to get people in and then do a DLC. The DLC will bring people in. Okay, over here. Where's the other one? Over there. So those three. Okay, I'm back. I'm off. So they only really have two games. Two games. They don't have another lineup, so they have to do something. That's why I think they do atmospheres. You have to buy the ship. You have to get the coding for it, so it's gonna be like either you get power play or you get a free pass. So it's gonna be something tied to the power play. It's gonna be a module, but you get a free pass if you give them so many of these things. I don't know. That's why there's no community goal. If you look at it, have you seen a community goal marker? There's none. So this is going to be permanent. You're going to be able to scan and grab supplies permanently. And then the next people to get this is going to be the powers. The powers of B. Where is the third one? Up there. I think I'm talking to myself. All right. 12, okay. Okay. I think I did 15. What's the number? 20? 20 something? What is it? That I need to be in top 75. Nobody knows? Nobody knows? Bueller? 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 Okay. Let's see. I wish there was a place we can find out how many scans we did. I really should. I think you could do it in SRV, but it'll be lagging. Galaxy community goals. So right now, what do I need to do for top 75? 14 to 38. So I'm already there. So I said 50. Right? You need to do 50. I don't want to do 50 tonight. That'll be crazy. Especially when I don't feel well. Very nice. That's some dedication, man. Victoria got 300 and something. She's already top 25, and she's gonna stay top 25. That's real dedication. Seriously. But I don't have that kind of patience. That's real dedication, man. But she probably is not gonna haul as much as I did. Anybody around? Bueller? Bueller? Oh, don't do that. I think that's my third. Oh, goodness. And this is my last charge. All right. Okay. Where is it? Over there? Where's the closest one? Over there. And I'll drop and get some power from the SRV. Anyway, looks like Ghost Town is, even though I have 14 people watching. Alrighty then. Alright, back up. I gotta see how much I did. I don't like not knowing. Anyway. There should be little worms that come out of these things. And they burrow in your suit. They turn you into a zombie. Or at least give you bad gas. So, found a spot here on the dark side, because this suit is a grade 2 suit, so definitely quick death by not having it engineered. So it's best to do it where it's actual cooler, because it was 979 Kelvin on the hot side. I was actually dying. None of my alts have engineered stuff on it yet. Now, I'll be honest with you, even on my main character, I actually think I engineered it wrong. I engineered the suits wrong. It would have been nice to have jump assist, sprint boost, night vision, etc., etc. on stuff. Takes a lot of dedication to do this for hours. For goodness God, I'm already bored out of my head. I think I'm over 20, which is okay. Let's go to the station and find out what I got. I can always come back. And there are other sites. I'm curious to do, I really want to do, and I think I'll do it tomorrow night. I want to do the ground missions that give you classified data. Or I want to see how they said they brought that back. So I want to do that because those were one of my favorite missions. They really were. So let's board. Go to the asteroid. I think I have 20 something, 24 maybe. That might be enough. Ah, that's gorgeous, man. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Phew. Very nice. So this is biological site 1 at 2B2. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm dealing with this cold. It's just not going away. Oh, I still got bounty. Fine. Where do I have fines? Okay, let's go to that ring. The asteroid belt. The potato. Hey, Danny D. Yeah, I'm not fair right now. I'm not doing too well. Yeah. Danny D in the house. Danny D. Let's see how many that is. If I'm over the threshold, I'm just gonna. That's it. I'm gonna take down the number. And if I drop below 75, then I'll go and do it again. Do a few. But I don't think I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Let's see what I got. No. That's a big potato. Hurry up. Get out the butter. Let's eat.
This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 27. Automated.
I'm not speaking into it, and then my voice is fucked up from this cold, so I'm not like sitting on it, speaking on it. I moved a little bit. I moved back. See, like right now, I move back, and I move in, move back, move in. And I haven't had anything to drink. Imagine that. No. Let me blow my nose, but I'm not gonna do that in the microphone, I promise. Hold on. Where's the button? I need to. You know, I bought a stream deck and I still haven't set it up yet, just sitting on the sideline. Man, I wish I had an engineer. Give me a second.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Okay, sounds better. Let me go turn this stuff in and see what I get and how many I did. Well, take a pause and go do it. It won't take long. Huh? What? It was more my fault. Was under 24 hours. Under 24. Oh, 24. Yeah, I'm thinking about that 80 hour thing, man. I'm really thinking about it. I really want to. I wonder if I can do it. Stream for 80 hours. And then I'll apply to the Guinness Book of World Records. But 80 hours is like 3 days, right? 3 days and 8 hours. Straight. So I have to do it at a time when things aren't that busy. Like here, Chinese New Year, everybody takes off.
Hello?
They go different directions.
Our scientists are keen for new data.
Alright. 29. Very nice. Okay, how many is that? Do you guys know?
Mr.
29
thanks you
million?
for your contribution.
Is that like 30? Did I do 30? 29 million. $950 per sample, so that would be what? 30 almost? Maybe 30? You guys gotta stop doing so much. Then I have to chase you. Look at Victoria, she's 328. I feel mediocre. You know? I did 20. I'm tired. She did 328. Hey, man. I want her in my guild. Somebody get her. Grab her. We need Victoria. She's a beast. She's Red Sonja. Alright, so let's see. Did it update? Transactions. No, 0-7. I have to freaking exit out of the game and come back in to actually see. Sorry guys, I'm really having a hard time with this freaking cold. Our private group's grown. It's 18 now. I think I looked at it yesterday. It was 16. That's good. Oh, more and more people is good. This way, when we play, we can just be in the same instance, and boom, we get some teams. I don't know why they do 4 in a team. Is that... Oh, please stop me from cursing them out. Just... You're doing what? You did Vanguard, but you didn't fix the freaking grouping together thing. Anyway. What do I know? 31. Okay, so that's 31. Wow, I didn't think I did that many. I really didn't. I thought I did like 20. I couldn't have done that many. Oh crap, and I'm only in top 75%. That sucks. So I need another 20 to be top 50. Oh, that blows. Well, that blows. Anyway, gotta get that suit. Gotta get that suit. Let's put the carrier for... that's all I want to do, 75%. I'm not going to do anymore. I can do it another day. Because I have 8 tunes. This is number 2 or 3? 3. So I still got 5 more to go. And it's not about the money for me. It's about the suit. I want to keep that suit. Yeah. Yeah, I know. This Thursday the Dodec will come online, so that'll be good. It's not spinning now, so you actually can land on it. There's no truss, so you guys can come visit, but it's right here. Oh, it's gone. The thing is gone. Anyway, we're gonna go here. Everybody's here. Everybody's loading. All my fleet carriers are there. Let's go there. Okay, so I gotta go to it. My fleet carrier is just next system, so I put the jump in so I don't have to wait that long. Still week and 3 days, so plenty of time. Yeah, I know, Danny. Plenty of time. I just want to stay 75%. So like 2 days, 3 days before the... probably 2 days before the community goal expires, I'll be catching up. You know, staying at 75% mark. So I don't lose it. So that's a good thing. One of them is at 50 right now. 52. I did 52 on them. So I think 52 is a good one. I think 52 is a good number. But eventually I'll get there because I don't want to do it right now. The squadron carrier is here in COL 359. If you guys need to rest, leave it there. 359 sector KWVD20. I couldn't find anything closer. I mean, this whole place is full. There's all the influencers are saying, "Hey, get this, get this, get this." All YouTube video jockeys. Make sure you get this. Make sure you get this. So I'm saying it too. I think it's the best thing you guys can do. It's the trifecta at Highlight. Gotta get it. I create a squad so I can have my own squadron carrier a one-man squad. Congratulations. You could have joined mine and saved 25 million 25 million credits. You can use it anytime. I made everybody major. Everybody can use it. So, have at it. Right now it's just sitting here. It's full of fuel. And I got more fuel on board. So, I don't know why you did that. But everybody has a right to play as they want. That alt still has 67 billion. What do you mean? Oh, you mean money-wise? The one that bought the fleet carrier? Your alt? Oh no, I don't want to go Ascendant. I want to go to my fleet carrier. Where the hell's my fleet carrier? Here it is. Alright. I don't know. Whatever you want. That's what happens after a point, Danny. Just basically you get so many credits. Like when you're low 3 or 4 billion. Yeah, you know, you buy a Panther Clipper and you spend $1 billion on it. Then you feel the pinch. But I have over 8 accounts. 7 of which have fleet carriers. 1 has the squadron carrier. If I round up everything together, it's about 200 billion. If I put everything together. So the money is useless. Credits are useless. Because there's nothing you can't buy a planet, or so you can't rename stuff with credits. I mean, I don't know. So, but we're gonna get credits for our care packages. I set a Cubio. I set it at Cubio, and stack 50 million missions, and share with 3 others, and share victims about every other day. Yeah, so you're there. You just design. And you have nothing to spend it on. Nothing to spend it on. You share a stack of 20? I see. Yeah, man. I stopped playing for credits because it's like, you know, what are you gonna buy with it? So I mean, if I could get NPCs, you know, you pay them $1 billion to build your T3, I'd do that. Then I would have a reason to go and hunt down for credits. Go to California, do missions, do a whole bunch of shit to make $1 billion. But if I can build a T3 and NPCs are building a T3 for me, and I pay them $1 billion to do that, in a heartbeat, I'd be hunting for credits on a daily basis, getting $1 billion every 3 days or so. All right. Let's see, where am I at? I'm leaving. I'm going to do some cargo hauling. I think this is the one with the 48. Yeah. No, you're making me jealous now. I might have. I'm retired, so I'm relaxing watching someone stream while I stack. That's cool. You're making me jealous now. I'm gonna have to start making $1 billion a week. More than $1 billion a week. 2 billion, 3 billion a week. I'm gonna have to go and make 200 billion this month. Okay, so what was I doing? I don't know what the hell I was doing. Alright, inventory. 1298. Okay. So this is the one. So we're gonna jump. How many minutes we got left? 8 minutes. Let's go and watch the jump. I need to be retired soon.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Thing is, I'm like my dad. Unless I'm work, I'm not happy. I gotta be doing something. Gotta be doing something. Okay, I gotta find the place that I need to. I need to. Let me see, we got our pilot back? No. Even the fleet carrier has only one NPC. Pilot. Huh. That's strange. What happened to my pilot? There's nobody here. Okay. That's a good thing. Okay. Let's see. I need to go and find out what system I'm actually going to load up. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, I told you so. We're missing at least 3 NPCs from the carrier. Yeah, we are, dude. But we got the crack addict. You know? Okay. Where is the no. Okay. Here. Yeah, that's the one. So I need to go to COL 359. That's easy enough. Steel and titanium. See, look at that. This is my point. How easy it is to build a colony, right? What's the first thing that you need? Look at CMM composites. CMM composites, liquid oxygen, steel, titanium, aluminum. I mean, literally 90% of the things you need are from a refinery. So it's really difficult to do colonization. You have to think things through. Okay, the first thing you do is you build a refinery. Then you can think things through. Okay. So, steel and titanium. That's what I'm gonna actually load up, right? Where are you? Let's see. Everybody's Danny says, I'm retired, relaxing, watching someone stream while stacking. I don't need the credits, like you say. It's just others that make it enjoyable. This is true. That's the whole. That's why I'm streaming. That's why I play. That's why I formed the squadron. It's just helping other people, playing with them. That's a joy. You know, like last night. You know, that old virgin. He's a mad dog, man. He's a great pilot, right? Orgaby, he was a great pilot. Joey's there, he was a great pilot. Good stuff. And then I learned something, right? You think you know things, but I learned last night that basically you get merits, right, for killing somebody, but if you kill them together, right, you get. I actually got 2 extra bonuses for killing pirates, right? Let's see what he said. They're all out for shaming. Who's out for shaming? Oh, I told you we're missing at least 3 NPCs. I found them on the camera sleeping. Oh, wait a minute. This might be a thing, Kkixx. I actually downgraded the inside of the ship. So I don't have, well, the other one has everything on it, so I don't know what happened there either. The squadron carrier has everything on it. And it still has only 1 pilot. Okay. You can request build help from I know that, Jack. I know that, but I'd rather it be like a game thing that I can count on, right? Can you really count on players helping you? That's the thing. So I'd rather do like an NPC. You just press a button, they get the money, and then they build your station, and the next day it's all finished. You know. That's what I would like to see. No. Anyway, gotta go. 07. Okay, Arcane. See you later, buddy. I didn't even know you're here. Should be doing work, RN, but I don't care. Big stuff is refinery, rest is maybe 3 Panther. That's exactly it, man. Kkixx. So the first, Mechan builds a 120 page thesis on colonization. Just one part of the game. I would love to see how he puts together power play. That's probably about 200 pages. Okay, here we go.
Counting down to June. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, Danny, Void Opals, like when maxed out for price, you can trade about 2 billion. So all we have to have is some Void Opals around, and then you just trade them off. They have a Discord that explains everything. That sounds like tasty treat. I might just do 2-3 billion a week just to do that. Oh yeah, I did lose. Oh, by the way, Kkixx, on that one station, that one system, I did lose about 3 million. I lost half. About half what I was making. Not that the money matters, but I don't like nerfing. Nerfing is not gameplay. I was getting close to 6. I'm down to 3 to 2.5. So I don't know what the hell happened. So you can be in different places doing different things with other people usually. Moriarty, the reason I had it was because when Odyssey, my Odyssey materials got stacked up, I didn't want to sell them off. I wanted to keep them because I wanted to have them for different suits and such, right? So then the first one I did was for, well, the first one I did was to dual box, which I didn't do much of. Maybe in 8 years, maybe I did it 8 times. The second reason I wanted to do is for storage. So it's just basically storage. That's why all of them have no engineering. They're just glorified banks. And in Dungeons and Dragons, I had banks. I had several banks that I just deposited stuff with that tune and mules, right? I call them banks, mules. Just use them for banking. Take stuff when I need it. I loaded up the fleet carrier with stuff. And then now for colonization, I cleared out everything. And actually colonization worked. It was a very good idea to have multiple accounts because you're coming more than 500 light years out. You have to do several trips. I just load up 5 fleet carriers and jump them all over there. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so we're going to go to Smelter. Helter Smelter. Yeah, I might be doing the Out in the Black thing too. That's a good idea. Go do a trip around the galaxy with one of the tunes. After this is out, maybe I'll do some engineering. Maybe I'll do get the Explorer ship and then take a trip around the galaxy. I have a miner. I can do tritium galore if I find rings. I was thinking about that too. Maybe send one to Colonial. So I have one at Colonial. Got one going around the galaxy. And that would leave 6, right? Send one to California and do that every other day. So that'll be 5. And then 5 for colonization. I can't do more than 5 for colonizing with 5. 5 fleet carriers. So I did 31, so that leaves me a top of 75%. Hopefully I don't get knocked off. But I have a feeling 52 is the number you gotta go for. 50, 52. Okay. So I'm going to load up the fleet carrier with steel and titanium. And the number was, I should have wrote it down. SXW. Where is it? Right there, SXWB 172. This one. So 11,000, so it's about 30,000. 19,000 steel. 11,349 titanium. Titanium, CMMs. CMM, you have to do the escape pod trick. 912 aluminum. 12,129. Okay, we got the major stuff written down. Just emptied my fleet carrier. I'm just gotta go get 4K more titanium now. Stack 7 missions while I've been watching your stream. Wonderful. I'm happy that you're having fun.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
I'm just sick, Danny. I'm fucking sick. I hate colds. I fucking hate them. Colds suck. You know, I wonder if they didn't put the 15 light year limit, right? I wonder if you can go anywhere in the galaxy and colonize. How many little bubbles will be formed if you just take your fleet carrier with a beacon and you start there? Right? How many little bubbles? How many little places would be born? Instead of this daisy chaining shit that we have to go through. Places where, all over the galaxy, man, there'll be little bubbles everywhere.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Departure authorized.
That would be cool. Nah, because we can't... Yeah, the 15-year light year limit, we can't go to the outer edge, right? We can't go. But if we didn't have that limit, we can take our fleet carrier out there. We can form bubbles everywhere. Every corner of the galaxy. You know, that would have made sense. If you think about it. People would still be in a bubble. There would still be people staying here but there would be those distant explorers that want to go out there and they say, fuck, I want to go out to the, outer edge of the other side of the galaxy. That's the thing. They should have never put that limit. Never. You take the beacon with you, or you buy 10 beacons. Right? Take the beacon with you and just go out there. Come on. Really? Okay. So I'm starting with steel first. Yeah. It hasn't interested me yet. Kind of been waiting for them to daisy chain way out and piggyback off them. Well, they're out by North American Nebula. That's 1,500 light years out, man. So they're getting out there. They're way out. I'm even thinking my 500 light years from the bubble is too short now. Sooner or later, this is going to be engulfed.
Welcome, Commander. Thank you for visiting this carrier.
But it would be nice to see where everybody would have been, and then you have these little bubbles all over the place in every corner of the galaxy. Oh man, I'm dying. Yeah, I may do that. I might send a fleet carrier out to Colonial. Might go and send one to Beagle Point. Just go different places. Good morning, man. What's up, Joe? That'll be nice. That'll be very, very nice. There'll be bubbles everywhere, man. But there's got to be a way to transport yourself there fast. So, if they had a DLC with Drakkster, so that it's a port, and it takes you to like different locations. There's maybe 12 spots in the galaxy that you can go to, and then you can form 12 bubbles in those spots, right? And branch out from there. That's where Drakkster DLC would have been great. There's a massive port, and then you can go to those places, and then your fleet carrier can actually go through it because it's massive. That's what I would have done. I don't know. It would have made sense. Oh, I got aluminum. Minus 930. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. I'm still pen and paper, by the way. I'm doing everything pen and paper. Not yet, Kkixx. Not yet. They're not even close. You know, people are saying they're going to do it this year. I don't think they're going to do it this year. I think a lot of people kind of got tired. They're about 1,500 light years out. And Colonial is 22,000 light years. So, they got a ways to go. A long way to go. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. It's a long road. But there's nothing in Beagle Point. There's in Colonial there's stuff, but there's nothing out in the black. There's like no settlements. Then there's nothing. So why would you even go out there? Yeah. Good morning, Danny.
Prep for arrival on landing pad 10. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
How far back am I? Jesus, man. My replay is like still back at the asteroid. Alright, is it working or what? Okay. Gotta check the stuff once in a while, so let's see if it's working okay. But it hasn't given me any problems. Where Rackham's is going on Holloway. Alright, so what we're doing is I have 2 T2s to build, 2 T1s to build. I will no longer be building any T1s in the future. So colonization for me will slow down dramatically. I will though, because Jack is an amazingly bright person. He's wise, as well as good looking. I'm going to be taking his advice, and I'm going to see if I can get people to build T3s for me. And Dodex. Yeah. That's what I want. To torture people. Pay them to be tortured. So I'll go and do shit out in California, come back with $2 billion, pay these guys to do my T3s. That'd be a great idea. I gotta go there. What did he say it was called? Op. I think I have it in my list. Let me see. My I think it's called System Colonization Contractors, Jack? Is that what it's called? There's like a long list here. System Colonization Contractors. Yeah, okay. I don't know what it's called. I think that's the one. He said something different though. Let's see. I gotta scroll back. Let's see what he said. Jack says Op Ida. OP Ida. Okay. OP Ida. I will haul anything except CMMs. Do the 2-trick method, man. I showed you a million times. It's only one trip. All you need is 2. It's expensive, but all you need is 2 clippers. That's it. What am I doing? Steel. But you're still making $1.5 million, so the 100,000 that you spend on bringing the clipper to the base is peanuts. So I do I just do the 2 clipper method and escape pod off the fleet carrier. It's about 5 minutes a trip, so I think it's worth it. Actually, CMMs is pretty fast now, if you do that.
Detach confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Yeah, all you have to do is have 2 clippers, you land on the surface. Okay, so it becomes the spot that the clippers that you're gonna go to when you escape pod. Then you go back to the ship, but before you do that, you recall one of the clippers. So you're in one, you recall one. Then you fly back with the clipper to the ship. The other one's already on the surface. You escape out to the surface, and now that one becomes your main. And then you recall the other one that was on the ship, and then vice versa. You keep doing that over and over again. It takes about 5-6 minutes for every trip. And you don't, it's only a one-way trip. It's going back to this fleet carrier. It's not going down. Going down takes longer. You gotta land. Right? Going up doesn't take too long. As much as it does landing. Again, you take your fleet carrier down. You take your clipper down. You recall the second clipper. You load up your clipper, fly back to your fleet carrier. Okay, the second clipper is already on its way down to the planet. You offload your materials, you escape back down to the planet. Now you're there, and you have that clipper that you just recalled. Now you recall the one that's on the fleet carrier. You load up the one that's already there, and you fly that back up. And all you're doing is flying back up. You're not actually flying down anymore. You just fly up. Saves about 5, 6, no, 7, 8 minutes off of every haul. It's fast, very efficient. Like I have to do 14,000 CMMs. That'll be less than an hour of work. About maybe 45 minutes. 45 minutes. That's how long it's going to be. Okay, let's say 50 minutes. Round up. It's still pretty fast to load 14,000 CMM composites. Jack, you still in group? What am I looking for? Oda, Ida? OD? OP, Ida? OP, Ida. Let me see if I find it. No. No. Operation Ida, right? Okay. I gotta look for the server. Operation.
Docking complete. Ship has docked. Your ship has docked, Commander.
Operation Ida. Aren't they the ones that it's put out? They're the ones who had all the fleet carriers go out into the black. Is that them? They're not doing this, are they, Jack? Loading stuff? Okay. Okay. So that's that. Please read this. Please read this. I have read this a bit. It does say cargo hauling. Yeah, that's one of the things they do. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm in. I'm in Operation Ida. Okay, so they are haulers. Haul faster. They are haulers also. So they do have hauling things going on. That's cool. Okay. So that's another one, because there is another group called System Colonization Contractors. System Colonization Contractors. There is that group. So you can actually get them to do stuff too. I might do that. Just go out to California once a week, get $1 billion, and give. I think it's $1 billion to actually do a T3. I think that's the pricing now for these guys. Let me see. Let me see if they have pricing. Yeah, that's the one I heard of. The contractors. Yeah, the contractors. Priority green, priority unloading. Loading. Hauling opportunities. Okay, so they have a place called hauling opportunities, right? 20,000 per ton. So these guys are paying 20,000 per ton. Like 4 times the price. Completed 20,000 per ton. So there you go, man. Look at that. So they basically, what is that in steel? So I have steel is at, I'm at, I needed 19,000. So let's put that on paper. Let's put that on paper. Let's see how much I would pay these guys to haul 20,000 tons of steel. So 20,000 tons right now. And the price is about 5,300. Let's go to the station and find out, actually. Let's find out what the pricing is, right? I locked it. Okay. They're paying 20,000. 20,000 K per ton. Right? On this one haul. But I guess if you are priority red, like you got really urgent, priority yellow, priority green. I guess priority green is cheaper. 160,000 tons T3 orbital. Let me see. See the attachment. In 22 days. Contract. They have a contract number, dude. They have a contract. Contract number 41916. Oh, I'm sorry I had to laugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm laughing in your heads. It's just funny. Oh, people take this game so seriously, man. Primary construction, yes. Primary exploration. T3, steel, 67,000 tons. Titanium, CMM composites. Okay, hold on. Tall haulage is 160,000. Oh, come on. The hell. I'm trying to pay attention to that and I just bypassed it. Distance 33 light years. I don't know how much it is. So it's, so how much would that be for a freaking 160,000 tons at 20,000 a pop? That sounds a lot. $3.2 billion? Jesus, man. Yeah, I don't know how it works. They have a thread. You start construction thread. And then, but I don't know how this works. I gotta read it on this. This is tremendous, man. This is amazing. He even has a contract number. It's just great. I love it. Yeah, I'd go spend that in credits, especially when I can do, in about a week I can do about 2 billion in Thargoid, if that's all I'm playing. Priority green, just 247,000 tons. T2 orbital. What? I just don't know how this works. really don't know. I'm going to mining after the station is done. I really don't know how this works. I wish somebody could actually help me out here. So they got priority low, right? So that means that these are locations that don't have a time limit on them. No timer. Right? And people are just hauling for them, but I don't know what the pricing is. General, let's see. If you want to make money, you just join up with these guys and you make tons of money, man. Because if you're actually holding 20,000 tons times 20,000, it's 400 million. Seriously. But I don't really know how this works. I don't know how they do it. I gotta look into it. Right? Anyway. That seems fun. Because then you have help, right? Like Jack says, you have help. But I'd like to see how it's done. Joey probably knows how to do it. When Joey comes on, I'm going to ask him. Why am I back in my carrier? I offloaded already. I had to go to my ship. To my station. Smelter. They bring... somebody puts up a construction for a building and they bring the goodies. Somebody brought 25,000 tons of steel on this T3. But I don't know how it works and I don't know how much it costs. Right? But the distance I have is a much larger. Right? But they can haul from my main location, which is this system. They can haul from here. So I can tell them to haul from here, which... Ogreby, how are you, buddy? Hey, Ogreby, do you know these people called... they're called System Colonization Contractors? System Colonization Contractors. Trying to figure out how it works, how they make money, how you pay them. I don't know. I really don't. System Colonization Contractors. Like for instance, let's say I wanted to build a T3 and I contract with these guys. I don't know how it works. I gotta read up on it. Are they part of PTN? I don't know what PTN is. No, Jack says no.
Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
We got news. Hauler chat. They have a hauler chat. I should ask him. How does this work? I am really not into colony stuff, sorry. Okay, okay. No worries, man. No worries, just asking to see if I can get some help. I thought you might know a lot. You're a very knowledgeable person. You're the second, maybe equally knowledgeable as Jack. So, yeah, I did. I just left a message. Let's see if they say something. You know? Anyway, so I guess you put up the price in the fleet carrier so that this way when they deliver it to the fleet carrier, I guess... well, I don't know how it works. Then they offload from the fleet carrier? I don't know. I would like to know, though. Okay. Okay, so that's 5,000, 5 million. Man, that's a big nut. I'm loading up the fleet carrier with steel. Because I have this one location that's going to be finished in a week. But I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay. I might do my T2s and see what the costs are, because that's not a T3. Then I can figure up from that. I just don't. No one's answering. No one's around. Interesting. Yeah, and then this way I just go out and do Thargoids, and then I can have them built like 4 or 5 T3s all over the place. Finish off construction. Yeah. Let's see. How's everybody doing? All right? You guys happy? Okay, so priority low, priority green. Welcome. This is start the priority green channel. A list of urgent cargo runs of haulers and traders prior to construction job in 15 days or more. 163,000 tons to a T3. But okay. Suggestions, general, data, welcome. Okay. They even have their own little thing, little stamp. Okay, data. These guys haul like crazy. 4,786,000 tons in 30 days. Man, that's some massive stats. All-time high, all-time total, 53 million. Like that all-time high. Okay. They have music channel. They have a music channel. Oh, that's craziness. I'm not getting any feedback. Maybe it's too early. Anyway, I'll move on from that and move on to bigger and better things. That's my friends that are in chat, and I can talk to them. And got a long ways to go. I gotta get my mind into this. How do those contracts work? That's the question. That's the thing. How do you pay these guys? I don't know. Suggestions. Somebody did say it was like 2 billion, 3 billion to build a T3 haulers with these guys. That's a good cheddar if you're gonna be part of the initiative and haul for these guys. That's some really good money. You're already making about $1 million every time. You're more than $1 million when you're transporting on your path of Pluto.
Independent Station Commander, please fly safely during arrival and departure.
Hauling opportunities. Oh, that's old. Let's talk about newer ones. November 17th completed. Coriolis to fleet carrier. 30-ton CMMs, 30,000 K per ton for CMMs. What the hell? Why is it slowing down? Didn't I put in the thing? No, I didn't. That's nice.
Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 39er. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
So I guess you put in a number you want to pay for this stuff. So this guy's offering, this one guy offered 37,000 a ton. Jesus. 21,000 ton. So you make money on loading and loading. Okay, so I guess you make money loading and unloading. So 30,000 a ton. So this is about a 600 million contract. Anyway, I'd like to find out how this works, but not really. I wonder what's saying in the comments chat. let's do the work we're supposed to do. Yeah, I think the T2s, T1s I think are out. Don't even bother building them. Just build T2s and up. T2s and the new T1s now. I think they did all that to slow people down. Because seriously, they're just everywhere. A new way for you to spend all those credits. Well, you know, I kind of stopped doing stuff with credits, Jack, because I just made 2.5 billion in a month or so. I don't know how. I had 20 billion, and then I went to when I started the squadron. Right, I done 10 billion on the squadron carrier. Little Red Ghost, and I sent Red Ghost 2 billion. Right, so you can buy some ships. All right, so I had 20 billion. Now I have 22, almost 22 billion. So where did I make 2 billion from? I have no clue. It just showed up. So my point is that you just make money in this game. So I stopped trying. But if I started trying, when I was doing when I was selling the Odyssey materials, and I was doing it at the same time I was doing Thargoids. You know, I was I did about 5 billion in 1 week, and then another 6 in another week. When I'm actually focused on doing that, I actually make more. But like again, I didn't put much importance into it. But if I pay these guys to do T3s, I'll go and rape the Thargoids. I didn't want to use that word, but I'll kill the Thargoids to death. Seriously. Because it'll be worth it at that point. I'll make money on the Thargoids. I'll get my level, you know, Elite 4. And my T3 will be built. Anyway. And I still got, how many? I did 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I still got 5 Dodex I can actually purchase. Which I don't plan to. I don't want to spend money on that. Something that's mine, yeah. Something that's the whole community's, no. Anyway, let's go. But if these guys can build that, I just want to find out how it works. And I guess you put up a number, and then people actually do your stuff. Like I'll put, hey, I need somebody to haul from X to Y. Here's what I'm paying per ton. Right? But how would they get paid? That's the thing. They would transport to your fleet carrier. You would buy it, and after that, they would offload. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I don't have that much credit anymore. I had 50-something billion before the squadron carrier. The Dev Math colonization spreadsheet. There's a colonization spreadsheet? They have a section where you can actually download it. Oh, it's that one. I know what it is. I've seen that before. That's Mechan's friend. He built a spreadsheet to make sure he makes colonization as hard as possible so people don't play it. Okay. Okay. So, I gotta find out how this works. I gotta contact these guys and see how it works. Community mutual aid. Okay.
Docking accomplished. Trim engaged. Welcome, Commander.
It's interesting though. You got these guys. I got Ida also to do transporting, but I haven't found out how Ida does it. Right? Looking for a wing. Oh, they got looking for a wing. That's nice. Oh, I should put that in there, man. Let's do that. Let's add looking for a wing chat. Cool, that's a good one. System building and architects. Wing chat. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna add some things to the Drakkster channel. The Drax channel. The Ordo Draconian channel.
We hope to see you again, Commander.
That's a good way. So Jack, I can actually do that. I just can go once a week, just do 2 billion, 3 billion, and then come back and build another T3. And every week I build a T3. These guys can haul and I can give them money for it. That would be a good idea. Just pay 4 times the amount. Because the haul looks like it's 4 times that. Yeah, exactly. It's just another option. It looks like it's 4 times the amount, so I guess you haul it to the fleet carrier, right? And then the fleet carrier takes it to the location, and then you haul it off. I don't know. I don't know. Just there's loading and unloading.
Request approved. Sit down on landing pad 09er. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
We gotta look into that. Odyssey drops. They're talking about the suits. Okay. Operation Ida chat. Is this still a thing? Because the I don't know if the fleet carriers are still out in the black. They were supposed to go out in the black according to Ida, right? Okay, enough of that. I'll figure it out.
Touchdown confirmed. Command system shut down. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Nice. Chat rate 1. I really wish they had 7s and 8s and we get more cargo. Get to 1500 cargo, that would be perfect. 1500 cargo. Making Mega Colonization Guide 2.0. 2,000 pages on colonization. And after you finish it, you can use it for toilet paper. It'll last you approximately 100 years. You won't run out of toilet paper. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Darling Mechan wants Thargoids back. He's thinking that the Caspian Explorer is not an actual explorer, that it's going to be a brand new anti-Thargoid ship. That the actual collection we're doing, the stuff that we're getting off the plants, will make it'll give us an anti-Thargoid skin, so we can actually fight the Thargoids. Yeah, it's a thesis, dude. It's a goddamn thesis. Yeah, so Mechan thinks that we're gonna be able to drop nose first into the atmosphere with new shielding. He says, no, FDev definitely does not have Planets 2.0 on their drawing board. Definitely not. It's gonna be Thargoids, guaranteed. Okay. So all the new player base they just built will be lost in an afternoon once they bring back Thargoids. Because they're gonna have to set aside dedicated server space for that. That's why they finished so abruptly. They wanted to get other stuff going, but they didn't have the server space, so they finished the war in 2 seconds. They need dedicated server space for Thargoids. It's not gonna be okay. You got 8 Titans. Next one is gonna be 16 Titans. It's not gonna work that way. So what the hell is this? Interesting. Voice general. Anyway, so Mechan definitely doesn't believe that there's gonna be atmosphere planets that we're gonna be landing on, because the new Explorer is not an Explorer. It's going to be an anti-Thargoid ship. Okay? Definitely will not be an Explorer, even though it's called the Caspian Explorer. It definitely is not an Explorer. It's deception. FDev is deceiving us. It's not an Explorer. And the new heat shielding is for us to go nose first into go kamikaze nose diving into the planet. There's definitely not going to be any atmospheres. Definitely not. No atmospheres. No. FDev is not doing it. It's not on the drawing board. He knows personally he's not, because he talks to them every day. Yes, exactly, Jack. It's an Axe Explorer. AXX Explorer. It's an Axe Explorer. Explore the deep recesses of the brown void. It's definitely an axe ship. It's definitely not. It's not an explorer, even though it's called Caspian Explorer. It's a deceptive. It's deceptive. Even though it can jump 400 light years, it's deceptive. It's not. It's not true. It's not. We're only doing that so we can get to Thargoid places faster. That's the only reason. That's it. It's all Thargoids. It's not going to be a exploration. We're not going to land on planets. We're not going to explore any new exobiology. It's not going to happen. It's just not. It's not true. Because Mechan thinks, and Mechan says so. Mechan is the anti-god of Elite Dangerous. He is. He knows all. He sees all. When Mechan farts, there's a new planet being born in the galaxy. This is true. There's never going to be any more. Jack, I agree with you, dude. He is an ace pilot. He can actually fly a kitchen sink into combat and be a Hydra. Okay, so he is an ace pilot. But he lacks in judgment, because this is definitely going to be Earth-like world. Like, we're going to land in atmospheric planets. Maybe not Earth-like worlds this year, but definitely coming up.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 02. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
I just wonder if we will hit the 1% explored number. I think we did already, didn't we? Didn't we do that? I don't know. Still 0.06 last I heard. Yeah. Wow. That's a long way off. That's going to be a century before we actually get it. This game will be 200 years old. Oh, we hit 1%. Yay.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
Okay. What's this compare button? You guys know what it is? What happens when you press it? Huh, okay. No one says anything. Huh. Alrighty then. Never used it. Compare prices to last known scan system for prices. Okay. Thank you, Daniel Rockwell.
Landing coupler
I think Daniel's writing his thesis on Elite Dangerous.
passing through the airlock.
There's a lot of things that I'm using in this game. Happy to help. Oh, good morning, Daniel. How's your studying going? Did you pass your tests? What's up, Jeezy? What's up, my Jeezy? What's Snoop Dogg say? What's up, Jeezy, my nizzy? Oh, goodness. Life. Stuck at work. Just leave. Get up and go. No one's gonna even know that you're missing for at least a couple of hours. They're gonna think you're at the bathroom. And just come back 2 or 3 hours later. Where were you? I was taking a massive shit. So far, got 2 big ones before Thanksgiving break I have to study for. That really fucking sucks. That would ruin my Thanksgiving, man. It would make that bird taste like shit. You're on the crapper now? Speaking of crapper, give me some crap. I want to see some crap. Shit in my chat, please. Literally, the statistic is you only really work about 2 hours a day. An hour and a half, 2 hours a day. You go and take a shit break. Okay, then you might pop a nut. You might take a nap somewhere in your car. Right? And then about towards the end of the day, around 3 o'clock, you start doing the things you're supposed to do. And you leave at 5. That's the whole day. Thank you for your crapper. Thank you. And appreciate it. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's 2 hours a day. Just walk out. Just leave. I'm a machinist and I'm all by myself running 8 machines. So you see, Jeezy, I'll tell you what, buddy. I have some Chinese people. They don't have rules here, so I'll lock them in a room. I'll put a bucket in the corner for them to shit in. I'll throw them some rice, and I'll make them build you an AI, so you just turn the fucker on, and you basically can leave the whole day. And then the AI will run everything. Okay? Now that's what I call slave labor. Just go out to the beach, go fishing. Go take a nap. The AI will run everything. And I'll make them build it where the AI calls you Master. Master Jeezy. No, the AI will run it 20... They'll think you're working for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You'll just be on all the time. Fuck rice, man. Just not even. Just a bucket and some water, and that's it. Finish building the AI. No food for you. You see, people think that the AI is dangerous, right? They're going to steal jobs. I think it's going to create more jobs because you're going to have master overlords looking over their shoulder, making sure the AI doesn't go batshit crazy. I'm telling you. Because just one little teensy weensy little error code and the whole damn shit goes to hell. So you're gonna have to have people to fix that. It's not as easy as people. It's just fantasy land. If you think AI is gonna take over, it's fantasy land. It's just fantasy. Look at that beautiful shit. I love yellow and black, you know, like, very nice. Beautiful. I'm telling you, man. And all you have to do is just turn on the switch. My robot bro, come on. No, it won't be like that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be the movie, man. It's all Hollywood shit. It's not gonna be real. It's just not gonna happen. Those alien people are telling these billionaires they're gonna live to 500 years and they're gonna have all these augments and shit. They're lying to them. They're not gonna have shit. They're gonna die old and decrepit with their body parts falling off. No robots, man. I'm telling you. Actually, the robots, the AI, the computers, all this extra tech is going to create extra jobs, not lessen jobs. Trust me. It's not. In the 70s and 80s, you needed a group of about 10 or 12 to build a video game. Now you need 400 or 500 coders and shit. We're in total control of Skynet. Nah, dude. Stop smoking crack, Kkixx. No one's controlling us. The only one controlling us are these old farts that is somewhere in the corner of this globe running around in their jets with no passports because they own the world. Yeah, I have. That was a good movie. I like that one. For every layer of AI and tech that's created, okay, there's going to be more jobs created because it requires specialization. For instance, I'll give you guys an example, right? I make these songs and so does Corvux. But what you don't know is, yeah, we use the AI, but it takes a lot of work. And sometimes it's never perfect. It's never right. It won't do what a human being can do. It's the music sounds great, somewhat, but it's never gonna be what a human can do. Okay, never. And so you're gonna have to create layers. And okay, you're talking about a robot. Let's just say sex robot. Okay, let's go there, because we're a bunch of guys here. Sex robot. Okay. Who's gonna design the skin? Who's gonna make the skin better? Better silicone skin, softer. And then maybe innovate where it's actually warm to the touch. Maybe you hear a heartbeat. Right? Who's gonna fix her joints? All the things that are moving parts. You're gonna need a mechanic for that shit. You know, our friend here, Jeezy, he's a machinist. How many times do you have to fix a machine? It breaks down constantly. I'm sure your stuff is gonna break down constantly. You have to change parts and all that stuff. For every layer of tech, there's gonna be more jobs created.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark.
I'm being honest with you.
Services for more information, Commander.
Oh god. So, no one's controlling us, man. No one at all. They're trying, but they're failing. They're trying, but they're failing. And Jesus. Dude, and it's not the real thing, Kkixx. It's just not the real fucking thing. Come on. It's just not. It's not the real thing. It'll never be the real thing. Your body will know it's not the real thing, so you're never gonna actually enjoy it. You might get your rocks off for a couple of times, but then after a while, I'm like, oh, that's not the real thing. And remember, what you guys are watching is Hollywood, man. Actors and actresses acting like AI. Come on, and robots. It's a pipe dream. Yeah, they're going to actually make our lives better, but with every layer of tech, there's going to be a job created. Because of the robot now, right? You're going to have robot repair people going door to door fixing these freaking things. They're always going to be constantly breaking down. Right? The sex robot is going to probably be the most intricate robot. The AI has to be super layered to be exactly what you want. Okay? I mean, it's going to have some processing going on that right now probably we don't have available. Alright? Because you want it a certain way. You want it to be able to talk a certain way. You want it to be soft and gentle. You want it to be able to cook. You want it to be able to do the things that are maybe a normal wife would do. Nowadays, probably not. You're never going to find that shit ever again. You're never going to find a woman that actually does that anymore. You might as well just hire people to do that for you. So, all that tech is going to be freaking hard to maintain. And software always gets corrupted. You guys see it every day. Look at Microsoft. How many patches do they have to have? Throughout the lifetime of Windows 7, how many patches? How many fixes? How many things that you have? Just Elite Dangerous. Every time they pop out a new expansion, right? They don't know if it's going to work together well because they're all compartmentalized. So once they put everything together, boom, they got new problems. So now Jeezy wants to have his lover AI robot be able to dance, do pole dancing. He wants to upgrade this AI and she's a redhead because I said so. So he wants her to actually do pole dancing now. So you take it down to the center, they upload the damn pole dancing module, and all of a sudden now corruption. Oh, we gotta fix it. She's gotta be in the service for the next week or so to get fixed. I'm telling you, you guys don't realize. You don't realize. The more complex computers become, the more service you need, the more people you need to service those things. The more complex robots become, the more service, the more people you're going to need to service those things. Okay? You have a factory that's completely automated, you're going to have people to repair that. It's just, might as well just hire people to manually build your shit. I'll just make my wife pole dance for me. It's, you know what? They do have pole dancing classes, and it's very, very good strength training. So there are women who do that, who go for that. Okay? They go for exercise. They learn how to pole dance. So you guys have to understand it. So there's going to be software guys who are building these programs, these modules. There's going to be mechanical guys fixing the joints. There's going to be guys who are making new skins. There's going to be guys who's making new... hair that grows. Is it gonna be guys who? It's just gonna be a load of people who are now designing just one type of robot. I'm not even talking about one that works in the factory, one that drives your car, one that cooks your meals. I'm talking about a sex bot. So my opinion is, yeah, we're gonna have these things, but there's gonna be more jobs associated to that. Where before we were doing different things, now we're doing that. Fixing the things that actually help us in our lives. They're not going to be fixing each other because they won't even know what the hell to do. It's a tape recorder. You press play and they play. That's it. That's all it is. Software is that. That's what software is. It doesn't have self-awareness. Software is software. It just runs programs. And it gives you answers that make you think they're alive. You know, you can talk to ChatGPT all day and you think, oh my God, ChatGPT is alive. No, it's just freaking algorithms. It knows exactly what to say to you to make you think that. Because that's the way the software engineer designed it. Right? But all these things are going to make your life better. So let's say you're an introverted person. You don't want to marry a woman. Or, you know, your town is just devoid of any kind of good women. Let's just say that. Okay? You definitely don't want Bonnie Blues to be your lawfully wedded wife. So, okay, so now you decide to buy a sex robot, right? It comes with a warranty, 5-year warranty, or 50,000 miles. So, no, it's actually a great tool, dude. It's really a great tool. It's a fantastic tool. For instance, I can't find what the problem is for coding. I'm having a coding issue. I swear to God, most of the time it's just 1 comma, 1 dot. So I'm looking through it and it's like the words are becoming like alphabet soup. I can't see shit. I don't know what's going on. So I throw the code into AI. I says, okay, I'm having a problem with the issues. And the AI finds the problem. I'm like, oh, freaking A, man. It was a comma. I put it in the wrong spot. That's kind of like what AI is good for. It's a good tool, good backup tool. Hey, check these words. Does this make sense to you? And they give you an answer. It's a tool. That's all AI is. It's not alive. It has no It's not sentient. It has no ability to think on its own. It only thinks what you programmed it to think. That's it. Which is great for a sex bot, if you think about it. She's only going to think and say what you tell it to think and say, which is great. Yeah, Jeezy, that's exactly my point. 1 decimal, 1 comma, it's freaking ridiculous. Lines and lines of code. And after a while, it just looks like alphabet soup. Just like, what the fuck is the problem? You throw it into AI, it'll find it for you. I'm telling you. It's a great tool. That's all it is, a tool. Like a wrench. Like a screwdriver. That's it. That's all it is. It's a tool. It enhances your life. It actually won't actually replace it. And eventually people will see that. They're going to say, oh, fuck, the shit breaks down. We got to fix it. Who can we send? Oh, send that guy to fix the damn thing. That's what's going to happen. There'll be more jobs, actually. They'll create more jobs. More tech need. More specialists to actually fix it. mechanics to fix the moving parts of a robot. Right?
Touchdown confirmed. Command system shut down.
Neural net engineers to fix their brains. Software engineers to upload new modules. So all this will be, and I'm talking about one robot. How many jobs will be created by that one robot? Dozens. So I think all this is good for us. It's all actually going to be good for us. It's going to leapfrog us into the hundreds of years in a matter of decades. Because Elon has it right. He's building a robot army. He's going to send that to Mars. They don't need oxygen. They don't need radiation protection. And if one breaks down, another one takes over. You get me? So he's got the right idea how he does it. I would have thought the same thing. Don't send people first, send robots first. They build, they fix, they get it all together, and then after everything's fixed and built, then send people. They're going to a finished product. Yeah. Anyway, enough of me. But that would be freaking cool. That would be freaking cool. You have a machine shop, AI is running everything. You're out at the lake fishing. And every once in a while, all it needs is some tweaking. Another software upgrade. A little lube here and there. A little lube here and there. Oh god, I'm gonna get myself banned. Okay. Dangerous jobs, nuclear power plants, going off-world, mining asteroids. Those robots are going to be needed those places, but eventually those things need to be repaired. Those things need software upgrading. Those things need a bunch of things. You know, nobody thinks about that. They think that the robots can repair themselves. Yes, they will. Some will. But who's going to repair the ones that need repairing? The ones that repair. 1 second. I got a chill mindset when it comes about the future. I really do. I think it's all good. There's no need to panic. And if we can all learn to live with each other without having to shoot each other to death, then everything's fine. There's plenty. Do you know how much ore and minerals are out in deep space? You just need, like, the lipid controller goes out there, just drags the thing, orbits around the moon, and we mine it. And bring all that ore back home. That's the future. I don't know why anyone hasn't taken the move to do it, man. It's like trillions and trillions of dollars worth of ore and stuff that we have. Resources. Amazing amount of resources. And robots are going to help us. They can go out there. They don't need oxygen. They don't need life support. They don't need anything. Just get the work done. That's cool. So when they start talking this shit about AI is gonna take over, oh my god, AI is gonna take over. No, AI is not gonna take over. Unless that's what they want you to think, and then they're pushing the button like AI is running the show, but it's them. You know, it's the Wizard of Oz behind the veil running the show. I'm back. I'm back. OBS, what are you doing to me, baby? What are you doing to me?
Goodbye, Commander. Good
All
luck,
right.
Commander.
All right, all right. Okay.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 10. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
If you're not relaxed yet, you will be. Eventually. Doing hauling, for some reason, just relaxes me, man. That and laser mining. Core mining is exciting. Seeing those nuts just blow up, that's just awesome. Oh man, that's fun. Laser mining is relaxing. This is relaxing. How are you supposed to know the number of the system? Is it here? Dockable ports. Oh, it just went up by 10 million people. Nice. Very, very nice. How do you know the system number or whatever they have? The tech number, or where do you find that number? Let me see, is it here? I went up by 14 points, man. Info 10 billion. 10 million. This doesn't say it. This doesn't say it. Is it under colonization? No. No. I really don't know.
Ground crew. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Anyway, no biggie. Not that I care about that number. So we did 31. I didn't think we did that many. I think they overlap and they give you more. Because I didn't think I did 31. At most, maybe 24, but not 31. 31 of those 31 samples. I think I did 24. If I get on tonight, Drac, I'm gonna send a squad app if that's cool. Yeah, Jeezy, man. No worries. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome to come. I'll make you a major. Everyone has access to the squadron carriers, so don't think it's just that's my ship. It's everybody's ship. So you have that. You have access to the bank. You have access to the materials. The Odyssey crap, please use them because they're just piling up. Now I'm at what, 17,000 tons. We've added more. It's like, how much is enough? More. When is enough's enough? When the question was asked? When is enough enough? I want more. Yeah, I just added 2 more 1,000 tons of materials from these guys. I should get the engineering and get it done, right? Maybe that'll help a little bit, bring it down a bit. But, or maybe sell it. Oh, cool, GG. Nice. Anywhere is a good place to start a colony, anywhere. Personally, I had a really noble reason why I started building colonies here, and that was to link up the 2 highways going to Colonial. So that in the middle of it, people can start colonizing the middle of it. Because there's like a big pizza looking shape of empty star systems. So I was figuring if I build a bridge, maybe people can use that bridge to kind of daisy chain into that middle part of it. And people have, they actually daisy chain off of that. And there's been construction around the middle part of it, which I'm happy about. I'm very happy that people did that. So, you're welcome to join. Use anything you want. Use the carrier you want. Just leave a message saying, I need it for 2 weeks. I need it for a week. Whatever. I was helping my little buddy Red Ghost, and I told him to be right next to me because actually there's a system there that he colonized. And it's a pretty good damn system. It's only 1 jump away with the Panther Clipper. So there's the hub that I'm building right now. This one right here has pretty much everything you need in one place. I'm still building stuff, so there is 2 Corioluses I'm going to build. 2 more Corioluses I'm going to build. So I wonder if those... I'm curious to see if those pirates are still here. Because they said that they were in retreat. Let me see. This is them, no. The other one. Oh, cool, dude. There's plenty of systems around here, dude. It's 1 jump away stuff. Seriously. I'm always finding stuff. I just built 1 more. Going upward. Going up. You gotta check beyond the line. You like gotta go up and gotta go down because there's plenty of stuff out here. Maybe at one point we'll take the squadron out to a different location and build everything in one area. Like Mars is doing right now at the North American Nebula. And actually JD is actually doing all the work because she's actually colonizing. She's a monster. She's really... it's a her. I know it's a her because I heard her speak. But she built a T3 refinery. You see? Smart as hell. T3 refinery, and she built a surface for the CMMs. And that's 90% of your materials. Right there. There, everything's there. Mars just wants to jump from like mountain to mountain. That's what Mars does. He loves to jump from mountains. Let me jump. Ooh. There's nothing else he actually plays that I know of. He just likes to jump around. Come on. You're a monster, Kkixx. You're a monster. You're a monster. What I really, really want is for them to build Earth-like, for us to have an opportunity to land on Earth-like worlds. And then we can build settlements there just like in Starfield. Cowboy-looking places and all that. That would really, really be cool. But at that point, we do kind of a No Man's Sky construction. That would even be better if they actually implemented something like that. Not just we throw a whole bunch of materials and we have the same construction over and over again. Settlement-wise, right? So, I would love to see that. Love to see it. Design the town, streets, the buildings, and people just move in. Now that's an architect. I told him you don't have to give access to the whole planet. Just have maybe like Starfield does, 1,000-mile radius, whatever, in an area, and then everything else is perma-locked. You have to open it by doing quests or doing stuff or buying the land, you know, like a deed. Like land grabs they used to have in the 1800s when they used to give people farmland for free. You have to put your stake down. Okay? Claim it. So
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
I don't know. I'm telling you, that's why I believe in the first quarter there'll be a DLC, because they have to do something to generate income, because the other games are just sucking air. They really suck. They only have really 2 games working for them. Yep. I've been trying to read this stuff, trying to find out how they come up with these prices. I guess they offer them that price. So if I say 20,000, I might not have people do it. But if I say 30, I'll have people jump on it. You know, but I don't think I want to pay $3 billion to build a T3. I think $2 billion is decent. But $3 billion, no. No. I know what you mean, Jeezy. I actually had a settlement on every one of the universes. I had a city built. And then I just left it. Because pretty much everything starts looking alike. And everywhere these bases with the main 3 species, right? So it's just cut and paste. But the graphics are fantastic. They are. It's actually pretty good. I'm the type of guy who just likes to play one game at a time. So even though maybe there's a better game, I tried Star Citizen. I couldn't play anything else. I played for 5 minutes and I dumped it. Star Citizen is it's not ready yet. It's gonna be a long time before that game is ever ready. Because the actually coding game engine it's using is Burning Forest. I think it's called Burning Forest, and it's literally junk. That's why it's having so many crashes, because it's not really their servers as is their software they're using. That's one. Starfield, just horrible effort. How many years they say it took? 10 years? 10 years to do what? Instance to instance? One guy built a game by himself, a sci-fi game, and put it on Steam, and it sold like 500,000 copies. One guy. But you have 400 coders and all these things working on this game. It takes you 10 years to build that. Yeah, Space Trucker. So I can only play like one game, so I figured stay with it. That's it. 11. I'm almost 11,000 hours. Almost. I took a census the other day. How many hours am I spending this? I'm like, I looked at my numbers and I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot. But mind you, I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's called I forgot. I'll think of it after we actually disconnect. Anyway, just a few more runs and I'll send this ship to that station, and then I'll do other things. So you guys know, so understand, coders they don't know how to write a story. They know how to code, they know how to do it right, they don't know how to write a story. So there has to be a dedicated person giving them the direction of what they want to build, right? So you say, okay, I want to have this, and this, and they build that. So oh yeah.
Mission authorized. Set down on landing pad 10. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
I'm phasing out here. It's like, oh man. How many tons is that? But luckily I have other fleet carriers.
Contact. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
If I find out, I'm gonna read in on this and find out how the hell they do it. Maybe I'll text them later or tomorrow and find out how to do this thing that they're doing. And I'll put the money up for it and see if they can build my shit. You know. Work on that. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what the outcome is. Because if I have them working on a station and I'm working on another station, that's 2 stations at once. That's great.
You are clear to leave.
Or maybe have them work on 2 stations and get stuff done. Get stuff done faster. Because I want to build that bridge. And I want to get it out of the way so I can build infrastructure. And after that, build infrastructure. Build like 3 locations where there's outposts and where you can get materials. I think if you tell all the axe pilots in his guild, in Mechan's guild, that probably not going to see Thargoids ever again, they'll all quit the game. Yeah, but I want to see material traders, man. They really need to put that all in one place. All 3 in one place. I'm in Dodex. They need to be. You buying that? That should be in there. Most useful component of a station's material trader. Everything else, once you use it once or twice, you're done with it. But you're using material trader all the time. I have an interstellar factor. Okay, guys. I really need to do some engineering on this ship. This is so damn slow, man. It's like a T8, a T9. Man. Anyway. I think I'll let you guys know tomorrow about this stuff and see where you can go if that's what you want to do. I might just pay for that anyway. Maybe I'll give it to you guys. I'll hire you guys to do it. Say load into the fleet carrier for 20,000 tons, 20,000 a ton steel. So you buy for 4 and you sell for 20. You get massive profit. Okay, guys, I think I'm done. I am exhausted. I actually have to sleep. So I'm gonna kill it here, send this baby to that station, and move to another fleet carrier that actually may move faster. So I want to thank you for being here. I want to 07 you to death, and appreciate your company. I will see you very, very soon. Gonna drop a refining and do it later. I'll see you later, guys. I'm gonna take a break. Good night, and well, good morning to you. Good night to me.